Hello, this is the last problem from quiz 1, number 4. We're going to just use antiderivatives to calculate this integral. So I'll just rewrite it. We can put the constant outside, 3/4. Don't forget the constant, that's important. It's the integral from 2 to 3 of just x to the 1/3 power. And if you know from your, the integral of x to the n dx when n is greater than, well, what x is, let's say, not equal to 1. Not equal to -1, excuse me. N is not equal to -1. We have the following result. It's going to be x to the n plus 1 all over the new exponent n plus 1. And that's plus c if it's an indefinite interval. Right? In this case, it's definite, so you don't have to add the constant. Some of you added the constant even though it was a definite interval, but you do not add a constant when you have limits of integration. So here we have 2 to 3. So you should just get a number without a constant here. So so we're going to add 1 to the exponent and divide by that new exponent. So it's going to be 3/4 times 1/3 plus 1. It's going to be 4/3. So it's going to be x to the 4/3 power. And then divided by 4/3, which is essentially multiplying by 3/4 again. So we have another 3/4 out there. And then we're going to evaluate that from 2 to 3. Right, so you can multiply the constants together if you'd like, and you get 9/16 times x to the 4/3 from 2 to 3. Now you could just leave it like this next line I'm going to write in. It would be 9/16 times let's see, 3 to the 4/3 minus 2 to the 4/3. This is fine. This would be totally correct. A lot of you left it like this. Some of you multiplied it through and tried to simplify the radicals. You could continue on, and you'd have 9/16 times what? It would be, would have 3 to the 4th power of the cube root. So it's going to be 3 times 3 to the 1/3, right? Minus 2 times 2 to the 1/3. If you wanted to do that and then kind of multiply it through, some of you did that, and you get what, 3 to the 1/3. Excuse me. You don't have to go this far. But you could if you wanted. You have 27 over 16 times 3 to the 1/3 minus. Let's see. Well, the 2's cancel out, so it'd be 9/8 times 2 to the 1/3. And you could totally just leave it like that. And that's it. Okay. So, but you could have left it like this, just to be clear. Like, this is fine, this is fine, this is fine, however you did it. If you approximated it with a decimal, though, if you had one of these expressions or an equivalent expression, I gave you full credit. But if you just put the decimal approximation down, I did not give you credit. You should definitely write down the exact value, right? Exact means it's not a decimal approximation. It's going to, the representation of the exact real number. So please don't just write down a decimal approximation. Show me where you got it from. Okay, so I hope this helps. Again, let me know if there's any questions on any of these. I'm available to meet via Zoom most days during the week, and I'm pretty flexible with time, so just let me know what works for you. Thank you. Bye.